Hey everybody, this is Coach Okima, and I am diving into the subject of trying to help us women who have been victims of sexual assault, incest, rape, anything. And one of the things that I want to talk to us today about is the fact that femininity has to be protected. It has to be covered. When we think about us as women, when we think about our sexual organs, you got to go in and you got to search for it. When you think about a male, you can see his through his pants. It's out there. It's out. But with women, we're a mystery. You have to go inside. And I need us women to understand that our center, our mind, our smell and our sight, what we say, what we eat, our heart, our digestion, our stomach, everything is going right down to the part that is our femininity. And our femininity is not just being feminine. Your femininity is your ability to be Mother Earth. Your femininity is your ability to love. Your femininity is your ability to persuade. Your femininity is your ability to be cool and to think and to strategize. All of those things, all of those qualities of womanhood has been interrupted when we have been violated. When you think about the house and you got to plug up something, you want to plug up a new TV or plug up a lamp, what happens is you go and you plug it into the socket. But let me ask you, is the socket just a big open hole in the wall, or is all of the power and everything covered up and all you see is the little socket? And then you plug in. But what's happening is it's not the two little holes that's giving the power. It's all of the wiring and everything that is connected to the power source. So that when you plug in, you're plugging into the two holes, but the power comes from what's behind the wall, what's behind. The real power comes from what's within. So women, when we have been violated, some of our power has been taken from us. And especially if we're still charging, if we're still young girls, if we're babies, if we're adolescents, if we're preteens, if we're teenagers, or if we're in our 20s and we're still not ready to sexually have an experience with the man. I need for us to know that our power is connected. Our mental power, our spiritual power, it's all connected. So that's why femininity has to be covered. That's why women should be virgins when they're married, so that that husband has total control of that woman's heart, mind, soul. And I don't mean total control, but he has the total luxury of swimming in it. But what's happening is when some men violate us, what happens now, think about if you try to charge your phone. And you go to sleep and you charge and it's on 20%. And you go to sleep and somebody comes in and unplugs it and uses your phone and doesn't plug it back. When you wake up in the morning, what's going to happen? You're not going to have 100%. You're only going to have like 40%. You can't have a whole day of using your phone if it's only on 40%. You only now have a certain amount of power, where at first you had unlimited power for the day. But now when someone comes in and steals your power, you now have unlimited power. Women, we are going to stop getting in these social media platforms arguing with men. We are going to get ourselves together. We are going to cover ourselves. We are going to understand that we are beautiful. We are fearfully and wonderfully made to be the goddesses of this earth. We're going to go back to being that. And you can still be a goddess if and when you have been violated. I've been violated and I am still a goddess, but there was a lot of hard work that I had to do to get in there and go and grab each and every part of me that someone has taken and stolen. And it's not just a matter of getting over the rape. It's a matter of resetting your total mindset, your heart set, your value set. That's all we're going to talk about for today. But this is Coach Okima. If you have any questions, let me know. OkimaHavis@gmail.com. Email me. We're in this together, sisters. Peace.